So it's still March the 15th, and I didn't mention it in the other video that showed one of the guitar mods that I did, but my day started out at 4 in the morning. I woke up several times, and finally at 4 I decided to just start the day if I was going to keep on waking up. So I put in my Friday 5K, and during the 5K I saw a dog in the neighborhood that looked pretty lost, didn't have a collar, and it did everything it could to run away from me when I walked up into the cul-de-sac that it was in. And since it ran away, I ended up finishing my run, and then I did the guitar mod that I shared earlier that I'll probably link to, I guess, on this one. And then I got some neck plates that I had wanted to install, and so I installed those. And there was one job that I was going to do that I needed a specific wall anchor for. And so I went to the hardware store to get that, but on the way, I saw the same dog running in the neighborhood trying to find its home. And for the next several hours, I spent those additional bits of energy, I guess, that I had left trying to give a safe place to that dog. And I tried to avoid saying the word capture because I wasn't trying to capture it. In fact, there were many times I sat down on the road or on the pavement, the sidewalk, and the dog got as near as it could to touching me as possible before bolting off. And it ended up leaving the neighborhood at some point in time. And that's when I finally went to the hardware store to get the wall anchor that I needed for the part that was coming in the mail, which happened to be marked as delivered while I was gone. And as it turned out, it was not delivered. So all of these things happened. It's about like 6 p.m. now. I don't really know. What I do know is that all the things that happened have continued to be challenging. I've been pretty successful at the things that I'm doing. I felt really bad that I was unable to give that dog a safe space. And when it ran out of the neighborhood, I felt pretty down. But the good thing is that at some point today, I became fully certain that I wasn't going to have a headache. And it was pretty much during the 5K that I was running at a really reasonable speed. You know, it was pretty dark out there at 4 and 5 in the morning. And so I didn't want to, misstep or anything like that. So I was very careful and aware. And I wonder if I would have had better luck giving that dog a safe space in the morning before all of the afternoon traffic happened, and really stirred things up and made it hard for someone to sit still and walk quietly to try and gain the trust of a lost creature. So quiet spaces, those are the things that we probably need to work on in our own personal lives if we are having trouble going to sleep. I don't have any trouble going to sleep. I'm definitely not going to have trouble going to sleep tonight. But I've had some unusual challenges getting continuous uninterrupted sleep. And I think if I continue to wake up at 4 and work well into the evening, maybe I'll start sleeping for more than a couple hours at a time. In the meantime, if you're part of any prayer groups, if you want to just give a silent bit of thought to anyone who's having difficulties finding peace, like that dog that was running through the neighborhood that was lost, offer up those prayers for those in need. And that's really about it. I don't have anything else to report, except for that I was able to complete my Friday 5K, and I was pretty excited about that. And like I say, having the dog not find a place to relax made me feel a little bit not as thrilled, but also the missing items, from the mail never are something that brings a tremendous amount of joy to me, but I guess the possibility of still receiving these items, and even the fact that I'm able to do these things, is something that I do have a lot of joy over, so joy about, and that's why I'm sharing these stories. I hope that you're trying to do your best to make today the best version that you can make it. And if you need, anyone to pray for you or anything like that, definitely find a way to contact me, and we'll talk things through. Until next time, peace, love, and all that old school stuff.